I'm Tabitha Crawford Wheeler, and I sing with my brother, who is Israel Crawford, and my sister-in-law, his wife, Whitney Crawford. Let's see, I started out singing when I was 2 in church, and I've been singing ever since. I sang with a group called Living Waters Trio for about 10 years, and my brother actually started out with us and then came off the road for a while. When Living Waters Trio disbanded, we put together Crawford Crossing, and that's where we are right now.
The first time I ever sang, I was probably, I guess I was maybe 8, and I sang at a wedding. And I'm pretty sure I was really, really nervous, but from then on I just started singing. Everybody told me I could, so I just took their word for it. And then when I was about, I guess 12 or 13, started singing in the youth group at church. And then when I was about 15, I got into bluegrass pretty heavy and started playing guitar and mandolin and different things like that, and then started singing with my sister and their group at the time called Living Waters Trio. And then took a little time off to have some kids and a family, and just played a little bit on the side.
Well, let's see. We've been together
Since July.
almost a year, so about a year.
So you didn't.
That's it.
You didn't sing before Crawford
No,
Crossing.
it's about 2 years before we started doing this. We started working on some other stuff and did some other things, some bluegrass stuff, and then we all just ended up together.
Israel, who are your musical influences?
Oh my goodness. My greatest musical influence, I guess, is going to have to be Diamond Rio. I loved their harmony because I never could sing harmony. And when I listened to them, the blend was incredible. And as far as a female singer, I'm going to have to say Sonia Isaacs. I love the way that she can get in front of a crowd and perform, and it's perfect to me. The sound, the way she presents herself, I've always been amazed by her as a singer and individual.
Diamond Rio and John Michael Montgomery in my early days, and Garth Brooks, of course. Russell Moore, you know, just bluegrass guys like that.
You look like you have friends in low places.
Yeah. I had my hat on outside, but Terry let me take it off.
A lot of the bluegrass stuff, Rhonda Vincent, Alison Krauss, Dole Walson, love Russell Moore. Just a lot of the bluegrass gospel, I really like the bluegrass stuff, the harmonies, the music, the timing.
The biggest thing is getting to play with a live band and I don't know, putting on what I think is a good gospel, good Christian entertainment. I've not seen a lot of it, like I said, other than the earlier bands, the Hensons and the Crab family touring with the live bands and using the light shows, you know, to back up the music and having the lights complementing the music, and then, you know, still spreading a positive message of Jesus and putting on just an awesome show. Well, it all started, I guess, when we were eating. They had a catered, which was awesome, pork chops and bratwurst, and then we started hearing some noises, and some guy come around and said, y'all might want to go ahead and open the door. So these people are lined around the parking lot and they are burning up. So
it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, like 3 hours before, and then by hour and a half before the show started, it was almost packed. And I guess we estimated around 900 people, between 900 and 1,000 people. And the atmosphere was awesome. We had the smoke going and the lights going, and I think we had a little bit of Mercy Me and Casting Crowns playing on a CD, and it was just exciting. It's one of the biggest crowds that I've ever played for. Probably, you know, definitely way up there in my book as far as the energy and then the feel, and then we all got together and had the prayer before, and just awesome feeling. I mean, I felt the Spirit of God there, and something that had to be somebody there that got something good out of something we done. I just knew it. There was no question in my mind, and the crowd was just real responsive. Everything we done, they were clapping and cheering for us. I mean, it was people that loved good Christian entertainment, and that's basically what we're trying to do: spread an awesome message and let Christians come together and have a good time.
Again, if you had to explain this album to someone who doesn't know who Crawford Crossing is, how would you explain it?
We took a lot of energetic songs, maybe not necessarily fast-paced, but a lot of high energy songs with went a little more electric this time, I think, than I'd ever gone in the past, and loved it. It's I would call it contemporary country with Christian lyrics is the way I explain it. I mean, it's just really just country music with Christian lyrics, inspirational lyrics, and we picked songs that were meaningful to us that we thought could touch young people, because we were trying to, focus on, not necessarily center ourselves around the youth groups, but we're still young. I feel young, so we're trying to spread a positive message to the young people. So we took kind of high energy songs and just put them all together and made a record out of it.
Well, when we recorded Turn Up the Music, of course we were with Willow Creek Records Nashville, and Terry Thompson has engineered the last 2 or 3 records that I've been a part of, and I like the way that he done all the vocal work. And so what I done was, when we got together, I talked to Israel and I said, let's just let him kind of do it himself. So the first 3 tracks that we done, we weren't even here. We just kind of give him an idea. This is kind of like what we'd like for it to sound like. And he's like, okay, I'm going to throw my 2 cents in. When we came down to record the vocals, we fell in love with what we heard. And like my brother said, the energy behind it, the feel of it, the lyrics that were behind the songs. So what we done the first single, which was a little, I guess, worrisome, in today's world, you don't really know if it's going to go or not. But we took the song I Run To You, which has been put out by a country group, and we got together and we felt that the lyrics were more Christian than anything probably I'd ever heard. So we put the song together, and it played everywhere, all over radio, and people loved it. I've never had such a good response to a song, even in church atmospheres, as we had that one. And all the stations that played it, it was incredible. We got such a good response. And then the second release that we have right now is He Could Never Ask Too Much of Me, and it's more of a slower tempo song. I had actually recorded the song before, and when we came in, the song just touched my life personally so much that I asked if we could re-record it. And a little tweaking here and there on some of the music, and that was about it. And we came in and laid it down, and the personal message to me touched my life so much. And the people in radio that have already played it, people that are hearing it, we get emails all the time and Facebook messages and all kinds of stuff of people that have heard the song, that it's touched their life. And to me, that's how you reach people, through radio. I mean, if we didn't have good DJs that played good music and couldn't find a song that could touch me, then how do I expect it to touch you? And the song it really has a lot of meaning to me.
One word.
Here we go.
Say something about the other person using one word.
If you say fat, you're getting
I
it.
see, that's what I just had it.
Because I'm not going to be fat much longer.
Is high maintenance one word? High maintenance. You say high, I'll say maintenance.
Can I just opt out? Because I've got to ride home with them.
Can't opt out. Okay.
Okay.
Betha, you're first.
All right. Israel, temperamental.
Okay.
Whitney, laid back.
Okay.
That's 2 words.
It'll be a hyphen
Hyphen.
word,
Yeah.
so it'll be one
Hyphenated.
word. Okay, Whitney, go ahead. Volley back now.
Well, let's see. Beth,
You can use a hyphenated word.
I've got one. How about fabulous?
hey, fabulous.
With a T?
You thought I was going somewhere else there, weren't you?
I know. Dramatic.
Yes.
True.
Dramatic. Okay.
Israel,
true.
I'm going to say crazy.
Okay.
I'm going to say crazy.
All right, Israel, go ahead.
Talented.
For Whitney, I would say quiet.
Yes.
And to Betha, I would say sister. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
I thought you were going to go quiet.
And loud, I did
I
too.
thought that's
Yeah,
where you were headed.
I was, but I thought
It'd be nice.